Alright, so since DBOG is still down, um, game updates. Lots of stuff has been happening in this channel. If you're not in the DBOG Discord, I might link it in the description of this video. I might not. If I don't, just go to Discord and do discord.gg/DBOG and it should work. Unless you're banned, of course, which is highly likely considering Cheng is still in charge. But anyway, um, let's look at these what do you call it, the power-ups. So you press T to use them, and it's like a little mini like buff you get, right, for like a certain amount of time. Some of them might sound OP, probably are, to be honest. We haven't tested them yet. We haven't been able to test them, so let's not judge too harshly until we get into game and can test them in actual PvP. But let's just keep a grain of salt as well, because some of these are kind of iffy. And I've tried to record this video like 3 times already, and there's been separate issues for each and every one. So, anyway, full power charge, level 10. So you get an instant full key bar for it, and there's a 10-second cooldown. So this means every 10 seconds you get full key. I think Sunny needs to rework this one. It's the level 10 one. It's not supposed to be good, but it is. And then you see this one. I can't tell you if this is better or worse. It's different situations, really. Level 25 full power instead of full power charge. Oops. You get your instant max power mode. Now this means you get this plus the max power mode for a 20-second cooldown. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's better in some situations and worse in others, to be fair. And you might be like, "Oh, why is it worse?" It's 20 seconds. That's literally why. I feel like Sunny is definitely trying to make it so that you don't just get the highest level one, really. Like, some of them are just straight up better versions of others, but like some of them are also situational as well, so like whatever situation you're in. So anyway, rise to action level 40. Regain 2 defense bars, 30-second cooldown. This is quite good. This is quite good. Like, this one's gonna age well, really, because this is gonna work also in PvE. Well, all these will work in PvE, but like, this is like really good. Because defense is like basically everything in fights, unless you're slingshotting, then it's luck based. So finish sign level 50, 5% damage buff, 5% damage taken increase. So you take 5% more damage. You get a faster charge, faster stamina regen, slow defense regen, 20 seconds. So all this lasts for 20 seconds, and it's a 60-second cooldown, 1 minute. Let's just move on. Saiyan Unyielding Spirit. Or Super Unyielding Spirit. Why did I say Saiyan? It's because there's Saiyan down here, probably. But Super Unyielding Spirit, level 65. 5% damage buff, 5% damage taken increase, slower charge, faster key gain from hits, faster defense regen. So this one should be more for those who like spam supers, kinda. And then this one is more for those like boxers who go in and fucking box people up, of course. What else does a boxer do, right? They box people up. Unless you're Ben Askren, of course. I'm kidding. Also, was that a boxing match or was that an MMA match? I don't even know. I don't care enough. The fight lasted too little for me to care. And it also had Jake Paul in it. Pump up level 75. 6% physical damage buff. Slower stamina regen. Slower defense regen. That lasts for 20 seconds. So this is good for those who... I'm assuming this means supers as well. So this is just good for those melee guys who are in control of the fight. You'd probably use this if you land a stamina break or something, or if your opponent is on much lower defense than you. That's a 1 minute cooldown. High tension, a key damage buff, 6%. Slower charge, slower defense regen, lasts for 20 seconds. A 60-second cooldown. In my opinion, stuff like this isn't really good. Because, like, Having the slower defense regen is like a lot worse than this is better, in my opinion. I mean, we haven't tested it, so we don't know if the 6% is actually going to help anything. I'm assuming it's not going to. So slower defense regen for a minute is like not it, not it. Saiyan Soul. I wonder if you can get this if you're not a Saiyan. That's gonna be interesting. If Friezas have Saiyan Soul. 8% damage reduction, 8% damage buff, slower charge, slower stamina regen. Now this one is good for like when stamina doesn't become an issue anymore, so later on in the game. This one's gonna age really well, trust me, especially for melee users. This one power-ups like this are gonna age very well. And by age, I mean like throughout the meta of the game, it's gonna stay reliable. That's what I mean. False Courage, level 115. 30% damage reduction, disabled blocking, 20 seconds. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you block, you get 100% damage reduction. So why would you take away blocking for 30%? And I know you're not always gonna block something, and blocking can take away a lot of defense bars, but not if you're a demon. So, I don't know, hold block forehead. Maybe if you're about to get stamina broken, or if you're low on defense bars, this is good. So again, it's situational, but in most situations, you're not gonna really want to not be able to block. Power up to the very limit, 130. 10% damage buff, instant max power mode, unlimited stamina. Slower stamina regen until cooldown wears off. Slower charge until cooldown wears off. Slower defense regen until cooldown wears off. This lasts for 30 seconds, and it's a 120-second cooldown. So what this means is that this 30 seconds is for this. You get unlimited stamina, 10% damage buff for 30 seconds, and then you get this immediately, right? This lasts for 120 seconds, is how it's worded. So, I mean, it's not horrible. Again, it's very situational. We're gonna have to see how much this actually impacts your damage. This is good, and this is good for 30 seconds, right? I wonder if this fully restores your stamina. Probably not. No, it does. It wouldn't because of this, so... But your stamina would regen, huh? I don't know. We'd have to see. All out. 11% damage buff. Slower charge, slower stamina regen. 30 seconds. Again, this isn't a bad one for melee users, right? If you have enough stamina, this isn't going to be another one that's going to age very well. Isn't the other one I said that's going to age well just like that, but worse? I don't know. Yeah, it is, right? Slow charge, slow defense regen. Oh, this one's just way better. Oh yeah. I would rather have slower stamina regeneration than defense regen for sure. I'm getting excited, level 160. 12% damage buff, 12% increase the damage taken, faster charge, faster stamina regen, slower defense regen for 30 seconds. Oh, that one's... I wouldn't use it. Long awaited for 100%. 13% damage buff, 13% damage taken increase, slow defense regen. Don't like it. Don't like the ones with slow defense regen. I'm sure not a lot of people will. Now I'm mad. My reaction to the 2 months anniversary of DBOG being done. 14% physical damage buff, 15% damage reduction. That's weird. What, is this going to be OP at 15%? I don't think so. Slow stamina regen, slow defense regen, 30 seconds, 120-second cooldown. Those are all the power-ups. It's really interesting for sure. Really interesting. That's it for this video. I would go over other stuff, but I'm gonna save it for another video since this took longer than I thought it would. Just reading all these. I mean, I was giving opinions and thoughts on it throughout, so that's probably why. But like, Yeah, these power-ups, by the way, you press T and I don't know if it's an animation that plays or if it's like a instant thing. But all of these are like they all have a place really in a situation, so that none of them are really bad, so to say, but bad compared to others could be like a good way to explain it. But yeah, that's it for this video. Try not to judge them before the game comes back, whenever that'll be. And I don't know what else to say. Like, good night.